everyone. I'm sorry, I have to apologize for missing last week's video. My sister-in-law was staying with us, so our house of 4 turned into a house of 7, and so it was a little busy, a little hectic, chaotic, and didn't get a chance of peace and quiet to go ahead and get the research and video done last week. So I do apologize about that, but I did want to let you know, I did mention I was going to talk about dark pool prints, which Stephanie Kammerman, the stock whisperer, actually opened my eyes to dark pool prints, and she is one of the people that I interviewed for my book and one of everyone's favorite chapters, because dark pool prints are not something that everybody knows about. It's basically the big powerhouses of the stock market are putting trades through, but they are hiding the prints, whether they route them to London so that it comes back the next day and it prints the next day through an exchange there. They do special things in order to have delayed printing so that it doesn't dramatically also change the price of a stock. So you'll see I have 3 different charts that I'm going to show you guys that actually Stephanie alerted this week. She does do a weekly video, which is the Stock Whisperer, and she does have her own trading room, which is Java Pit, and she is just launching an app for dark pool prints. So if you do want to be a beta tester for the app, make sure to check out the link below and let Matt know that you are interested. Do attention Matt, and he'll go ahead and get you hooked up with a beta testing version of the app, which is giving you up to the minute instant notifications coming this week. They're just upgrading it, you know, as beta tester goes, they're going to upgrade it as it comes along, and you're going to be able to get the fastest information. So basically the dark pool prints are the large prints, like 1 million, 500,000, and we're talking really high priced stocks and highly traded stocks such as the SPY, QQQ, Nvidia, and other ones. You know, she'll be talking about US Oil, USO, she'll be talking about AT&T, T. So these are the big prints between the big behind the money houses that are going to be an indicator of where the big money is trading. So you can see if they put a print in, for example, we've got QQQ, NASDAQ. So basically, she had put a dark pool print of 144.05 up from Thursday. And you'll see on Friday's chart, it touched it, but it never actually broke 144.05. So therefore, it would lead you to believe that it's bearish below. When you see these dark pool prints, you would say bearish below, bullish above, because you don't know which direction it's going to be moving. However, you do know that there is a large amount of money that is on the line at that price. So it's going to be a pretty good indicator. If it reverses over that price, then you're going to probably see a squeeze up if it was a bearish action prior to that, and vice versa. You're going to see a large sell-off if you see that it drops below that price. Another one that we have is the SPY, where she had said dark pool prints this week of 246.99 and 246.21. You can go back and see on her feed, she's actually the volume princess on Twitter, and she's also on StockTwit. So you can see where she alerts these as well, and I highly recommend following her. Nvidia as well. On the 20th, she had said in her Stock Whisperer video of a dark pool print of 166.05 with 1 million shares. Now that is huge. So you see that when that sort of price action happens, it's going to be extreme one way or the other. And you can see shortly after that, it was fairly bullish, went up to 169, hit a new 52-week high, and then it pulled back down. So getting into the watch list and everything like that, it's always important to do your research. Obviously, I'm not a professional advisor to advise you as what to do, so everything is at your own risk. So please look into everything, do your due diligence, and do the research. I highly recommend reading my book, which I really wrote for you guys, so check it out at bit.ly/FMJbook. So my longs for the week, I have NOVN. If it could break 605, I think it'll be good to the upside. It has had a lot of volume on Friday. However, there was no big announcement on Friday during the day, or no news that I saw. So it looks like it could be in the breakout pattern. AHGP with a resistance of 29.75 and support of 25.42. ARLP with a resistance of 21.75 and a support of 21. NK with a resistance of 7.30 and a support of 6.48. We also are in earnings season, so we do have 5 earnings winners that I will recommend that you watch. I do have a couple charts as well to help you see the breakdown on them. So we have AAN with a resistance of 47.54 and a support of 47. IMGN with a resistance of 715 and support of 690. ALGN with a resistance of 173.80 and a support of 172.45. NLNK with a resistance of 785 and a support of 745. FSLR with a resistance of 49.75 and support of 48.80. For the shorts for this week, we have MSTR. I think if it breaks down below 139.10, it'll continue down to 135.21, 130, and 125. It does have a long way to go down from there. You will see on the 5-year chart there that it's hitting a multi-year low there. PLT with a breakdown through 42.50 and then on down to 39.50. MD, if it breaks, it's actually already broken the 52 support, so you'll see the next level looks like it would be 43.63. INT is also breaking a multi-year, it's at a multi-year support level of roughly 32, and if it does break that, it looks like it'll continue down to 29 or 24. However, since it is at a multi-year resistance point, it could also bounce from here. MO breaking down through 66.37 to 65.50 and then on down to 61.50. That's it for the week, guys. Always do your due diligence, carpe profit, grow those accounts one trade at a time.